Bienvenidos mi gente to what is most possibly the last monk test AFK farm video that I'll put out before the pre-patch. I really wanted to get this out. I've rushed this out. I found this out today, recorded it, edited it, and giving it to you guys a little bit raw. So there may not be as much editing in the video as normal, but I wanted to go ahead and give it to you guys because I made a significant amount with this add-on specifically, and not this add-on, I'm talking about Loot Appraiser, blah, with this farm, because it's an AFK farm on the Isle of Thunder that you can stand in one spot, farm moats, and they drop a decent amount of moats, much better than the last one I showed you guys, and you can mine these guys to get ore. I farmed it for an hour and 30 minutes, have 1 white trillium, 2 black trillium, and got about 130 ghost iron ore, plus on top of 50 moats for an hour and a half, which is not bad, especially since it's just an AFK farm. You come back every 2 minutes, loot, mine, rinse and repeat. Now I'm showing you guys a step. I'm going to walk you guys through it because it's a little bit complicated to get here. If you're Horde, it's here. If you're Alliance, I think it's over there somewhere. But if you're Horde, you're going to come to here, you're going to talk to this person. They'll have a quest, a low-level quest, that will ask you to go to the Isle of Thunder. You pick up the quest, and she'll fly you out there. Once you get there, you can turn in the quest, and you'll get this, the Sunreaver's Beacon, which allows you to return, but you have to be on the Isle of Thunder. Which, again, not that big of a deal, but it's a toy that you can use to be able to get back to the mainland once you're on the Isle of Thunder. After you've completed that quest, when you come here, you'll see this, a portal to the Isle of Thunder. So if you already have the Isle of Thunder, because you already farmed it, whatever, you come to this garrison, and it'll bring you here. This is the location that I am on the map, in Pandaria, on the Isle of Thunder. Now, if you guys want to know where that person is specifically, I'll teleport back to the garrison. And show you guys the map location here. It is down here. You can fly to it, the Shadowpan Garrison Talong Steps. Alright, in Pandaria, in Azeroth. You guys get the picture, alright? So, I'm going to walk you guys to where it goes. And again, I apologize for it being a little bit raw, but there's only less than a week left to be able to get this farm going, so those of you who see it within the next week will be able to take advantage of it. Those of you who don't, I mean, it's still a decent farming spot, so to speak, but it won't be an AFK farming spot because they're, killing the AFK farms. I'll leave the map up so that way you guys can see where I'm headed to. But I came across this and it was very interesting. How do I get across here? Get over here. It was very interesting simply because the mobs actually spawn at a pretty consistent rate. You'll come over here to Diremore, and you'll see that these monks are fighting these animated warriors. Alright? Now, I normally set up shop a little bit in front of them so I can actually get the loot. So this is specifically the spot that I am. I'll throw the chords up on the screen. That's 4154 is where I normally drop it at. Now, this right here is where they're going to be coming from. And again, we'll go ahead and open Loot Appraiser, get that going. And I'll farm this for an hour, just so that you guys can see. But these mobs will continuously spawn. They'll get electrocuted, they'll come down, and they'll come down this way. Now, maybe a little bit too close. You may get, a shot in, but they don't insta-kill them. You can pretty much stand here. The only downside is that you'll occasionally have to move a little bit to get one of the mobs to mine, which I do suggest you mine them all, because the more you mine, the better chance you have at getting ghost iron ore. So this is the spot. I'm going to stay here. We'll stay here for a minute, see what we get. Get some wind wool. See if we can't. Look at that. White trillium ore. Haven't even been here for 45 seconds. Got white trillium ore. Got ghost iron ore. That's what makes this spot, to me, very much overpowered. I think the last Loot Appraiser that I did for an hour registered this at about 13k an hour. which again, you know, isn't a whole lot, but then at the same time, it's better than for basically just standing in one spot and doing nothing. It's a solid farm. It's a solid farm. I got a couple of good transmogs that you could sell. Again, another ghost iron ore. And these guys do drop motes. Now, in my bag, I've cleared it all out. So, when I cut back to the video, I'll show you guys the end result of an hour's worth of farming this. So that way you guys can make the decision on your own. But again, it's Diremore, Isle of Thunder. Here it is on the map. Showed you how to get there. Now I'll show you the end results. Alright guys, welcome back. This is the last minute, as you can see. Let me actually move this because you probably can't see it because of that. But we're on the last minute of getting this. And you can see I made 27,000 supposedly according to this. But I don't really go too much by what Loot Appraiser values because they go with region value. And on my server, it really doesn't go that much. Oh, I got some more white trillium. But I wanted to show you guys, kind of give you guys the details here. Show you guys, you know, the last little bits of this farming. They come through, I, you know, kill them, mine them. Sometimes when they come into a group, I'll have to move a little bit to mine the next guy. But it's pretty much AFK. As long as you know, loot within every 2 minutes. The body doesn't spawn immediately after looting either, so you can still mine it. Should still be good overall. We've hit an hour, so let's go ahead and stop. Let's move that out of the way. Let's go over here and let's look at what we got. So, I'll hover over these items real quick so that way you guys can see. We got, you know, that actually sells decently 600. Most of them's probably going to get vendor trashed. Oh, another 600 right there. 800 right there, the gloves and the marksman. You know, a couple of things. Got a 300. Got, let's see, a couple of lock boxes. You get windwool cloth. 23 motes of harmony in that hour. So, 2 spirits for that 1 hour. I got 3 white trillium ores. 98 ghost iron ore. For AFK farming. For basically just, you know, tabbing back every 2 minutes while I was, you know, watching a stream and, you know, talking to my buds. There's a bunch of trash in here that you can sell, give you a little bit extra gold, but this right here is what makes it worth for me. You get the motes, you get trillium. I think I even got black trillium somewhere. May have gotten black trillium, didn't get black trillium this time. But I got the white trillium ore, I got 3 white trillium ore, I got 98 ghost iron, and 23 motes. And that's what counts. It's far more effective way of farming motes, at least AFK-wise. You know, obviously there are way more effective ways if you're actively farming, like doing runs and doing resets and groups on the mountains and give or take whatnot. But that's, you know, the gist of this. You're AFK being a millionaire off of lazy man's work. Standing in one spot, I got 23, 3 white trillium, 98 ghost iron. To me, this farm was worth. For everything it was worth. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you. Go check this out. Again, when the pre-patch hits, if you're watching this after, I think the 17th is probably when it drops, somewhere around that time, then this is not going to be valid because you're not going to be able to AFK in this farm. You may still be able to farm semi-AFK here, but you're not going to be able to do full AFK. So keep that in mind, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And if you watch Twitch or you're on Twitch, I do stream. It's a little bit sparse because my schedule's irregular, but you can always check me out. Give me a follow at twitch.tv/Shantogen. Shantogen. And as we say, guys, hasta mañana.